What's up, family? It's your girl, JustPatrice, and I'm inviting you to log on every Tuesday, 1 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time for my radio show, right here and exclusively on blowradio.com.
It's all the way live. Stepped into a whole nother world, baby. A world of hardcore punishment. I guess it's about time I speak my mind, huh?
The views and opinions expressed on this show does not necessarily reflect that of the staff and management of blowradio.com, but are the sole comments from the host and guest of this particular show.
Log on to Live with JustPatrice each and every Tuesday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's emotional, it's raw, it's uncensored, it's real. Exclusively on blowradio.com every Tuesday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time with your host, JustPatrice.
Hey, what's up? This is Kanya Dawes in Milwaukee, and you're listening to blowradio.com.
Yo, what's up? This is Sean Hinton, and I'm chilling today on blowradio.com. Can you feel it?
What up, y'all? It's Seven Streeter, and I'm hanging out with blowradio.com.
I'm Roxy H., author of How Far Will You Go for the Ring on blowradio.com.
Adiós míos, papi. No puedo dejar de sentir una especial de manera de usted.
You already know.
Sometimes it's hard to explain how you feel when your troubles are weighing you down. And it's hard to accept that the world has your back when you cry and there's no one around. But it's okay, girl, to take a day, girl, to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow is gonna be alright. Breathe just breathe. Nobody said it'd be easy. You're working hard to take care of your babies. And the way the world's set up, even when your man gives up, you got to keep it moving on. So it's okay, girl. So take a day, girl, to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow is gonna be alright. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Then lay your troubles down. When you're tired of all the drama, makes me wanna holler, yeah. I know you're tired of stressing with the world on your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. I know you're tired of stressing. I know, yeah. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. 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 Let it go.
Microphone check. 1 2 1 2. What up, family? It's your girl, JustPatrice. You are officially tuned in to blowradio.com. It's Tuesday. Just breathe, y'all. It's Tuesday and we live up in this piece. I'ma just tell y'all that before we get started, I hope y'all tuned in because I'm gonna have me a whole venting session today. I'm gonna do my best to refrain from causing a scene how and ever. I just feel like I've got some stuff that I need to get off my chest. And well, since y'all chose to listen today, we gonna do it together. Shouts out to everybody that's logged on to the show. Shouts out to everybody that is sharing the post. I appreciate that. Want to make sure we cross our T's and dot our I's. Shout out to blowradio.com. Family, if you are tuned in, you must be listening to blowradio.com. Of course, where else would you be 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? We get it in right here. And I'm glad to have y'all here with me every Tuesday, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's your girl, JustPatrice, right? So if you want to watch the show, I'm going to advise you to jump on to, oh, I see that, 111. I see you, Chantel. Thank you. If you want to watch the show, go ahead and jump on either the YouTube channel or Facebook Live, and you can find me on Facebook Live under, I think it's Patrice Green, and just look up Patrice Green. You can't miss it. The page is active. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Follow us on all the social media outlets. We are available for your following pleasure. If you would like to have your conversation that you've been filling all on your comments and all that stuff read, please feel free to comment directly into the post, or you can inbox me directly on Patrice Green's page. You can send me an email to iamjustpatrice@gmail.com. That's I am just JUST Patrice PATRICE @gmail.com. Go ahead and that's I am just Patrice. Yeah, I am, not I am like I'm. It's I am. Yeah, you follow what I'm saying. Go ahead and shoot the email, and or, which is always going to be my favorite, I'm going to invite you to call in and talk to me. And the number is 414-885-4739. That's area code 414-885-4739. And with that being the case, I want you to know that you can call in, you can share how you feeling, you can call and just say hi, you can get some stuff off your chest, or you can just call and, I don't know, make us laugh, but don't call and be disrespectful, because I will 1990s dun, 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 disconnect you gladly. Gladly. Today's topic happens to be, if you know me, then you know me. Okay. And it's called Self-Care Continued. And we're going to talk about getting to know the people that you say you care about, and getting to know the double-sided parts of relationships and things like that, and being able to communicate as best you can. And this conversation, here's my notice. Usually say the views and opinions, et cetera, et cetera. This conversation is so personal. It is. And I've been trying to figure out a ways to have this conversation with multiple people. So if you're listening and you like, she probably talking about me, it's probably you. I'm just going to say that right now. Okay. It's probably you. And if you feel that way and you want to talk about it, we can talk about it off the air. If you want to talk about it on air, we can talk about it on air, but it's probably you. I got a lot of stuff that I want to talk about. It's not just one person, it's several people. And today I want to talk about it because I know I'm not the only person that deals with these types of things. And I'm transparent the way that I am, so that y'all can know that you're not the only one that's dealing with these types of things. And then maybe collectively we can come up with the best way to deal with these types of things and or people. And I'm saying that because sometimes that energy gets so big and the requirement becomes so heavy that you just don't know what to do about it. And as opposed to, quote unquote, losing a friend, or as opposed to treating a person in a manner that may make them feel hurt or offended or whatever the case may be, sometimes we just have to withdraw. But I don't know. So I want to talk about what that looks like. And the truth of the matter is, man, if you know me, then it's some things you just know about me. And if you don't know these things yet, then you don't. You don't know me. And I'm at a point now where I'm really tired of all the assumptions, all the well, I mean, I figured, or I remember you, fam. This is 2020, and I'm 46. I'm probably not the same person I was when I was 26, 36, even. Hell, I'm not the same person I was when I was 40. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot about me that's different. The way that I handle people, the way that I engage, it's so much, and that's okay because I'm gonna help somebody today. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm tired, y'all, and I needed a place to rant. So y'all gonna catch this work today. And y'all feel free to rant with me. Again, you can call in. That's 414-885-4739, area code 414-885-4739. Okay, you can inbox me. I'm gonna tell you right now, before I even get started, I got a couple things I want to address before. If you feel like I'm talking about you, do not inbox me and do not send me no stupid ass text message. Okay? Don't do it. You might want to just hold on and call me. Or better yet, do and just know that as of that send, I'm probably not talking to you no more after that. I know that sound petty and short-sighted for some people, but today is just what it is. You understand what I'm saying? That's just what it is today. And I'm everybody have their moments, everybody have their breaking points. And fortunately for me today, I'm standing on the cliff. You understand what I'm saying? We're standing on the edge of the Grand Canyon. You understand what I'm saying? I would like to be on the cliff on the way up to Mount Everest, how into ever. Right now, I'm on the edge of the canyon, and I'm ready. I'm ready at this point. But we're gonna bask in all the good news, and we're gonna send some love to where it deserves to be sent to first. And maybe, just maybe, before I get to that ugly rant, us will be feeling better. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that came to the Headboard Conversations photo shoot over this past weekend. I want to thank it's so many businesses I want to show a little bit of love to. So let me try to find the post. I did that on purpose. I made the post so I wouldn't forget nobody's name. Because, yeah, it was a lot of people. And just so you know, I worked with a lot of people on purpose, because I'm all about, business building, and how else do you business build and work with other businesses, besides working with other businesses, and to make the shoot happen. I want to send a shout out to Face Flare, my girl Tatiana Thompson, Thomas Dean, my girl Tiffany, Nell Diva Tia, the Nell Diva Tia. I always do that messed up. Jewels of the Divine. That would be Aziza Courtney and her crew. Haircut Jones, Miss Pamela Young, Custom Creations, Gina Wani Jones. Hey, Gina. Sterling Odom, Picture This, Mr. Picture This. Doing Numbers was in the building. Shouts out to The Trap and Sharice and Kennedy. Delicious Bites. Shout out to Tamira and Corey. Charlie P's Barbecue. Be Clear. We're going to talk about this water in like 5 minutes, okay? Shout out to the folks over at Be Clear. I provided the water. Katina Carter, who was always the point go person, killing them. A Perfect Plus Boutique, because she provided my dope ass outfit. Yes, want to say that. Shout out to Keep a Smile on Your Face Entertainment. Sharice Holloman, D-Rock, Diana Villarreal, Kene, Sharice Lewis, KO. And I believe he's around here somewhere. I'll just find out what his actual name is, but KO, Michael J. Curtis, Al Moore, Theron Griffin, KRS Hair and Wax Studio, JPA Elevated, of course, Sunshine Travel Agency, Lily Enterprises. That would be Mom and Pops. I just want to say that out. Homer Blow, of course. And of course, The World is Watching Marketing Group. It's just so much for making yesterday or the Headboard Conversation shoot happening. Headboard Conversations is coming to blowradio.com on Wednesdays. Now, I try to work with as many people as I can, and I can't work with everybody, of course, at every time, but I try to show the love. And I believe in promoting business and moving businesses forward. And because of that, I reached out to those people and they was definitely all on deck. Shout out to Michael J. Kerber. Shout out to Michelle Carver, Patty Hardy. Let me see. Margaret Bay Stuhler, MBS is in the building. Dewan, I think you hang up on me. I hung up on you? Did I? I'm so sorry, Dewan. I'm gonna call you right now. Kaylin Humphrey, what up, cuz? How you doing? Deborah Sykes, hey now. Chantel Parr with the 111. Hey, listen, let me talk about the divinity in those numbers. I see you, mama. Good afternoon, Sean. Good afternoon. Lorena Star Marie, always in the building. Make sure y'all share the video and chop it up. On a less joyful note, over the weekend, and I just want to make sure that I get this correct, because I'm really bad. Mr. Jacob Blake was shot in Kenosha by the Kenosha police authorities, and I believe his father made a post and said that he had shot him. He was shot 8 times. I hear that he is at Freighter Hospital making strides at an awesome recovery, and I would like to send prayers and love and peace and just strong and re-strengthening energy and refortifying energy to that brother and his family, as he is fighting the unbelievable, fighting for his life. And under the circumstances, Jacob Blake Jr. Thank you, Mike. I just want to make sure I got it right. It is Mr. Jacob Blake Jr. And it's disheartening, and y'all know I try not to talk about political issues. I try not to address racial platforms. That's just not my thing. I do the work that I do, helping the people that I help. How I help. I love you guys. See you later, family. Hey guys. All right, family's leaving. Please lock me in. Thank you. And I want to, like, at this point, I mean, I can continuously backtrack and show love, and and I've honored in my way those who have succumbed under the foot of this bullshit ass American system. And I'm really, like, I just don't understand. You get what I'm saying? And I know there are a lot of people saying that Mr. Blake shouldn't have. I understand. And listen, y'all. We are different in multiple ways. And it ain't supposed to be like that. It's just the way it fucking is. You get what I'm saying? And I don't want to do what they do, and I don't want to move like they move, but I definitely don't want us having to constantly look over our shoulders, and we can't even breathe to move in a capacity. Like, come get the whole information. Like, the entire justice system, that's why I don't talk about it, in my personal opinion, has always been on some bullshit. And not just that they not for black people, they not for nobody but self. And self ain't never been black. That's just 100. You get what I'm saying? The government it's for no one but self. And it's not about your skin color, not about any of that. It's all about self. We just happen to be on the short end of that shit indefinitely. You understand what I'm saying? Like, period. I don't expect shit to be right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for you to make amends. Just stop, fam. Just stop, because the truth of the matter is, if everybody just up arms and turn around and reverse it, it's gonna be all bad here. Now, and since the government is all about self, since you're here, sir, Mr. President and his crew, since you are all about self and have always been just about self, what you might want to consider self-preservation and what we look like, since in according to your business partners, because this ain't a good look for you, sirs. It ain't. When all of the countries are doing what they do in the United States of all countries, turns upside down, if that is not a sign of shambles, I don't know what is. You can't possibly expect to openly stay the leader in power controls and your home is in shambles. You follow what I'm saying? So taking that same mentality, this is why I don't talk about politics and shit like that, because I'm a firm believer and we got to sweep around our own front door first. And I can't expect that nobody treat my family right if I'm not treating my family right. They're going to move in accordance. And if I'm not standing in the space, standing on somebody's head about me and mine, then how am I going to expect them to respect the expectation? I can't. I mean, I can. It just ain't going to go well, family. Same concept. All right. Okay. Let me step away before I go in on a rant. Please, if you are a prayer warrior, if you are a praying person, if you believe in the energies of the universe, if you believe in honoring the ancestors, if you believe in a greater being than that which we exist in this life, and summoning that energy and in its fullness for restoration and health and revitalization, send some of that love to Mr. Jacob Blake Jr. And while you're at it, turn to the ancestors, turn to God, request the energy of the universe to give that same love, that same strength, that same place of restoration to our community, because baby, we need it in ways that today is not the show for, but you understand. That is my piece on that. And I know that well, there's so much happening. I'd also like to send prayers and safe travels and speedy recovery to the protesters who are on the march from Milwaukee to DC, as they have encountered a massive amount of bullshit along the way. And I do believe it was last night. They were walking through Pennsylvania, and shit's crazy. And someone from a racist collective fired into their crowd, hitting someone in the face with, I believe they were shooting, and they hit him. One of the gentlemen was hit in the face. They've been giving updates regularly. I don't like to make those announcements until I know that the family has been notified, and they according to what I've read and who I spoke with, they have been contacted. He is doing okay, but I mean, damn, who wants to be shot in the face? You get what I'm saying? Who wants to be shot? Come on now. They're walking and you firing live rounds for what? Now that type of ugliness is just ugly. Do you understand? It's just ugly. It's just ugly, y'all. So continue to send that peace, that love, that safe travels, the good energy, the love of the Lord, and the presence and blessings of the universe, as well as the protection of the ancestors, to the direction of that crew that is walking towards DC, who have to now walk double time because they are constantly being held up in a process. We cannot get rid of racist behavior. We can, however, what's the word I'm looking for? We can, however, expect there are consequences for behavior that causes hurt, harm, or danger, whether it's racially charged or it should be heinous under those parameters, which typically it is, but it needs to be acknowledged in that capacity. You understand what I'm saying? And I just, my mind, you can never really understand. But who am I to pick apart of people and not pick apart us? I'm we to pick apart people. You get what I'm saying? I'm all about us and who we are and what we got going on and things like that. I just want to make sure that we are taking the time to engage and honor and respect and all those wonderful things that we are learning to do or that we are requiring of other people. I pray that is something that we are understanding that is something that we need for ourselves, like majorly need for ourselves. Okay. Hey, Auntie Cora. Hey, Asia. Asia said, just from marching through, came out of the house blasting on women and children without a second thought. Yeah, they had no idea, no cares, no concerns, none of that. And the fact that would just is just unrealistic, just unreal that somebody would Patty says, so we're allowed to come jump in your bed. Which bed, Patty? The Headboard Conversations bed? I'm always looking for a guest. Tiffany Guy, what's good, sis? How you doing? I'm always looking for a guest for a Headboard Conversation. Always looking for a guest. Okay, guys. So, like, I want to be able to talk about all the like, I'm looking and I've been scrolling, I've been watching the news feeds, and it's all sadness. It's all sadness, with the exception of the birthdays. You get what I'm saying? It's so many dope birthdays. Happy anniversary to my brother and sister-in-law, Bobby, Drake, and Stephanie. It's so many, with the exception of birthdays. Such and such passed away. I want to send some love out to. They trying to stop us. This is just terrible. It's like I'm looking through maybe I'm looking at the wrong timeline. Maybe y'all can share me something on y'all timeline. It's been bad news all month. Asia, this has been crazy. You understand what I'm saying? School started back. And don't get me wrong, I know these babies got to be educated. They need to learn some things. I'm not tripping on that. It's so much happening, y'all. I don't know. I'm looking at all these different things and I'm like, I cannot. I'm looking, I scroll and I've been trying to, like, it's all bad. You know what I mean? I want to see some smiles or something on my phone. I need to see something. Like, my newsfeed is bananas. You get what I'm saying? People said, no, my newsfeed been bad, especially reading the news page comments. Auntie Cora said, I'm just done with 2020. This is crazy. Like, I'm scrolling and I'm not trying to be funny. Baby girl Amani Ray lost her puppy. Like, I mean, come on now. It's been crazy. Like I've not seen anything like I would like to. This has been rough, y'all. It's been absolutely rough. Tiffany Guy said, oh, virtual school and working is definitely a challenge, but I gotta get it better. But it gotta get better. Excuse me. I'm a whole hour early on my yawn, y'all. A whole hour early. This is so messed up. I usually yawn at about 3 o'clock. I have to start my yawning cycle. It's just been too much. And I don't really want all of that for all of us. Not in no way, shape, or form do I want any of that for any of us. I don't know. We're gonna have some great discussion today. I was trying to find something to feel, I don't know, spectacular about. And everything I run into made me feel like I want to cuss somebody clean the hell out, like everything. And I know it's not just me. I know it's not just me. Like, I have a little purse that I carry all of my grace and patience and understanding and love and kindness and respect. And I just have a bag. It's a bag. I mean, it's pretty large because I have lots of it. And my bag is about empty, fam. So I'm being real sparse about who I'm sharing it with and what I'm doing with it. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm on negative right now. And I just don't understand the greatest part of what that is supposed to look like and why it's been so difficult. I'm tired of what is happening to my community, but I am more tired of what is happening in my community. And that is the straight up truth. I'm absolutely disgusted by the things that are happening to the people in my community. But I'm greatly appalled, heartbroken, and a whole bunch more. Just all the ratchet deafness that you can experience by someone that you care of the most cares. Like, my heart is aching, like ripped out. Like, so you mad about somebody else treating us one way, but you not? Come on, family. And it bothers me. Like, you can't cuss nobody out if your shit is not together, and our shit is just not together. And you can try to impose standards and stuff like that, but when your house is dirty, you can't go to nobody else's house bitching about the floors not being clean. You can. It ain't gonna go well for you. It just ain't gonna go well for you. And I'm tired, y'all. Yes, if you have logged on, this is a whole bitch session today. I'm maybe throwing a couple of laughs here and there, but I got none today. I'm tired of relationships across the board. I'm talking work relationships, friendships, professional, intimate relationships, across the. I'm at my people end, y'all. Shout out to my girl Debrica Fleming. What's good? Let me see. I just said I'm so disheartened that we are still treating each other this way in the midst of all this climate. Like, I don't like how, Sway. You know what? This is what I feel like. I swear, this is what I feel like. As a community, I feel like we the people that was on this, like, we're the person as a community. We're the person that was on the scene of a murder. We saw somebody get shot, killed, or whatever the case may be. And we walked up on the body, talked about how dirty, how messed up the fact that they had just got killed was, how dirty somebody had done to them. And then we took all their money out their pockets and then we robbed them. You follow that? Like, I feel like as a community, and I know that sounds fucked up, but we was on the scene as we are the person that the community the person is represented by this community that was on the scene of a murder. Okay. And was like, damn, that's messed up. You killed old girl or old boy. You know what I'm saying? That's dirty. You didn't deserve it. They didn't deserve that. You out of control, blah, 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 blah. And we still reaching in their pockets trying to take their money and see what they got on them, taking the keys to their car. You know what I'm saying? Snatching their wallet, taking their chain off. Like, I feel like we're that person. And it's embarrassing. It's disheartening. It's sad in so many ways. I believe some people are just too far gone in their thinking to change their mind toward their neighbors. Then they need to move. Tiffany, I feel you. I feel you. Asia said, yep, very fitting. Fitting, very fitting. I feel like we're really become numb to pain, suffering, especially while dealing with our own. And that's so selfish. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know that nobody or no situation is perfect, and I'm not expecting us to be. I'm simply saying that where's the effort collectively to do better? And I know it sounds like I'm just talking about the community, but I'm not. I'm talking about the community. I'm talking about how we have in regular relationships. Like some of us is really going through some shit. And while you're going through your shit, you steady shitting on other people. Who do that? I'm tired, y'all. Like I'm so at my rope's end. You know what I'm saying? What I really love about this show right now is that I know that there are people watching that know that I'm talking about them. I already said if I'm talking about you and you feel like, damn, she might be talking about me, I'm probably talking about you. Don't inbox me and don't text me no bullshit, though, because I'm not here for that time. I don't want to do it. Okay? I don't inbox, because if you just give me a minute, let me go on and get this off my shoulder before I snap off. Okay? Because what I could do is just call and go off on somebody. And I'm trying not to do. I'm trying to sort out my feelings. Because maybe I'm tripping. I'm trying to sort out where I'm at. Because maybe, just maybe, I might be doing too much. Shout out to my girl, my sis, Katina. How you doing, baby girl? Woo-wee. Auntie Cora says, unfortunately, misery loves company. Look. So you see what I'm saying? So it's not just in the capacity of the community. Like collectively as a people, we are not on deck, y'all. Asia says, I just think as a people, we have seen or experienced love and understanding, though, to be comfortable sharing it. Understanding, though, to be comfortable sharing it. You know what? I feel you on that. But we talking about love and understand it. There's a sense of morality in place. And I'm going to tell you that even niggas that do motherfuckers dirty would be pissed off if somebody done them that way. But they do it anyway because they want to do it first. Follow what I'm saying? Even the dude or chick that has done somebody dirty would be pissed off if somebody did it to them, because they know that it's dirty. Now, when you know, so we start talking about lines of morality and considering other people, thinking outside of ourselves. Even if you know that you the person like that, when you can lay it down, well, you're not crazy. You selfish as fuck. That's awful. When you can lay it down like that and sort out the details of it. I'll call them before you speak on this. Do you understand what I'm saying? Katina said that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't do that. And from that's selfish. That you walking in selfishness, just facing all kinds of fears. Well, I don't want to be. I don't want to. No. Listen to my face. See my finger. If you could see my finger, you catch it. I'm so sick of that. Earlier today, a friend of mine said, "Patrice, you got the patience of a saint." No, I don't, fam. I want to. I want to be better. I want to be understanding. I want to be able to listen and receive people just where they are. And I don't want you to be like me, because I'm not great. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be the best you can be. But sometimes that best you don't line up with where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? And it's only so much I can do. It's only so much. It's only so much I'm willing to do. It's only so much I'm willing to do before I have to go off. And I guess today I'm at that point, because today I feel like I'm going off. You know what I mean? I'm so tired of that. And I'm so tired. Like, I'm going to tell you, I said, I am not the best friend. Sometimes I forget to call. Sometimes I get a cycle into so many people. Like, I would have no me time if I cycled every day, every minute of my day between family, friends, and work. I would have nothing for myself. And I can't do that. So sometimes that is the best. I do the best that I can do. We're not sharing because we know someone else will do it first. You understand what I'm saying? They said we literally speak and target people who live and exist, be in love and peace, just to disturb them and hurt them because we do not believe they can exist. It's crazy, right? My patience is getting thin with a lot, and the bullshit is just bullshit. Do you understand? Do you understand? I'm just at a point where now I feel like, is this a joke? Is this a joke? You serious, right? Oh, you mean all of that though, right? I'm not here for it. I'm not. I'm definitely not here for it. You know what I mean? And I know that just because I'm not always available, like in a state of emergency, I'm coming. No worries. I have friends who, honestly, the word F, I don't use that often. My girlfriends, if you hear me the word use friends, they probably my sister friends, because I only got like this many of them. I know people, and I have some associates, I have some friends, but I got like this many sister friends. Okay. And I don't care what I'm doing. If one of them call because they need me, guess what's going to happen? I got to stop where I'm at. You get what I'm saying? I gotta stop whatever it is I'm doing and at least make sure she's straight. Hey, sis, you good? Okay, give me a few minutes. I'm coming. You understand what I'm saying? But the truth of the matter is we all heavy. Like, have you seen my plate? Mind you, Father, let me explain to this out here real quick. God, I am not complaining. I am thankful for all the opportunities that you have, that he has put before me, that God has put before me, that you have put before me, Father. I'm thankful for all of that. Then sometimes it be heavy because like you just jump on a plate like it's a damn seesaw. Get your ass off the end of the plate. I will put you where it'll be balanced at, fam. Did you just jump on my table like it was a seesaw? Don't get rid of it. I need all of this stuff. Get your ass from down there. That's not where you go. Do you follow what I'm saying? Let me balance this out. Let me sort out what I need to set off. Katina said, my cutoff finger has been working in overtime. I only need healthy people around. Do you understand? Listen. I don't know. Let me just go on and put this out here one time. I don't know if I just look sane. I don't know if I look like my shit is together. I don't know what about how I'm living that would make somebody feel like, oh, you got enough room to deal with my bullshit too. Sure, here, have all of this. Fam. Even if I had enough room to deal with it, why would you just dump it on my desk? I cannot. Our social norms are disgusting. I hear you, Asia. I hear you. I don't understand. Asia said we will poke and prod them till they explode. Just make up, what? And just till they explode. Just make them seem real. I'm trying to read what you said. Just because what we consider norm is angry, manipulative, inconsiderate, selfish, self-centered, and just plain ugly. And if anything in the contrary is found, it can't be real. Let me. Do you hear me, Asia? I'm like, I thought it was just me. I'm like, is everybody in this bitch just trying to get over? Everybody is either angry, manipulative, inconsiderate. I'm like, all of you. You telling me that all these people in this space right here, every last one of y'all, all you know is to manipulate somebody first? All you know is to be angry and inconsiderate and selfish? Just me. Who raised you people? Where did you come from? I don't understand it. I'm like, is this a joke? You know, and I ain't gonna even lie. I'm like, okay, maybe it's just me. I was born in Milwaukee. I was not raised here during the time where my moralities and my moral structure was established. You know, that's that, you know, between 5 and 10. Like all your pieces of morality are put in place there. Okay. In mental developments. Okay. Then you put everything to test after that. By the time you become 13, you're kind of the person that you're going to be. And then life tweaks you. Okay. Follow me on this. So the pieces that I learned were different than some of the pieces that the folks in this community learned, because I came from a different community. So I expected that there will be some differences, but I'm like, bitch, what the hell? I can't be that different. I know that I'm not that different. I won't believe that I'm the only person that thinks like this, and that I'm the only person in this city, in this town, or this side of town, in this community, who doesn't move with the plan to take advantage or manipulate a situation, a person, a time, something. Like, you always own some every time you own one. Like, everything you do, you own one. That's some hoe ass shit. I don't usually, I've been trying not to cuss. I had gotten away from cussing a lot, but today, Tiffany Guy said a lot of them raised themselves. Is this a game? Like, I cannot believe, like, it's the minority mindset to be thoughtful and considerate with a genuine interest in kindness. Like, that's the minority mindset. I'm gonna be nice to you and make sure. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna be cool, but only just till I get my shit. The fuck out of here! Like, is that what we doing? This is crazy. Asia also said all folks know it's survival. Katina said, Asia is on point. The more healthy you are, the more alone you will be. That's bananas. That's bananas. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, everything you do is, well, I'm gonna be nice to you until we good until. Why just know I'm gonna do what? And I'm gonna tell you now, this is not the 5 heartbeats. I am not spending every night of my life to prove my love. Katina said, I raised myself. That isn't an excuse. Tiffany Guy says, yep, them the ones that need to be cut out. Where them peeps at? Which people? Patty. I'm which ones? Which ones you looking for? Because let me tell you, I'm really, really in a place now where listen. The reason I'm not like, there are people in my life, and I'm blessed, and I tell you, I have some amazing people in my life that want to give to me, and I'm reluctant to keep taking. I don't want to take from somebody, and I don't have. I be want to give people. Perfect example, and I there's a young lady, a business associate of mine that developing into a mad respect for who she is as a person. Like, she always think of me. Like, she be out and she do something, and she always think of me, like, always. Like, so she'll come on, hey, Patrice, I saw this, and blah, blah, blah. Hey, Patrice, blah, blah, blah. Hey, I'm like, golly. And I love her, and I thank her for doing that. But I be like, damn it. Looking online or running into stuff, trying to find something I can give her too. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, dude, okay. Oh no, she like this. So, hey, look what I found for you. And it's not a tit for tat thing. It's because, hey, some people show love in the way that they needed. You get what I'm saying? And so I don't know. She just so genuinely like on deck all the time. I love pickles, and she always like pickle this, pickle that. Here you go. You can have this, and not just one thing. Like she just genuinely sees something or goes into a space, and she always think of me. So because of that, I'm like, what I got? Would you like to have some of this? Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, and try to find out some of the things that she may need, or some of the things that she, you know, she's been nothing but joy help for me. Do you think I'm sitting here like, well, I'm just gonna see how she handle me? I'm just gonna appreciate her in the space that I'm in. I'm gonna do my best to show her my appreciation, either in exchange or just honoring the things that she has done for me. Like, oh, whatever it is that she needs, because that's. And I'm not sitting in the cut like, oh, she probably finna snake me. Oh, all this time she just was trying to see what? Trying to see what though? Trying to see. Oh my gosh. The nice peeps. Patty, girl, if you do not want me to read your life on this air today, today is probably not a good day for you to do that. Because I'm going to tell you, I got on my glasses, baby, and we reading. Okay? Auntie Katina said, that is an exception, though, not the rule. And you're right. You're right. I'm like, what are we going to do? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what are we going to do to Patty? Cut it out, man. And don't do that. Today is not a good day to do that, sis. 414-885-4739. It's hard to hurt people to recognize love when it's been used to hurt them. You know what? I get that. I get that, Asia. Asia said it's hard for hurt people to recognize love when it's been used to hurt them. I get that. But that does not mean that I have to constantly be subjected because somebody hurt you. You don't get to, I'm not here. This is not a target. I am not available for your practice. The fuck out of here with that. I am not here for you to get back at the people for you to use to get back at the people that hurt you. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. And if I consider you my friend, if I consider you my sister, I know that I bust my ass to show you that I love you. And just because I can't physically always be in a place, my love don't change, because once I love you, I love you. And I don't know about other people. I can't be in the place for other people. But when I am fucking done, let's not do that. Let's not do that to us. Let's not do that to us. Okay? I'm just tired, you know. I remember back in the day when I was learning to have patience and learning to deal with relationships with women. And a girlfriend of mine was like, you know that you are a lot more understanding and forgiving with men than you are with women. And I was like, that is true. You understand what I'm saying? That is true. And she's like, she asked me why. And I said, I wish I knew why my expectations of women were higher than men. I expect us to be a different kind of greater than men are, and men I have more room for forgiving in them. And I think that as women, we are loving, and we have bits and pieces that we were taught to use bits and pieces of who we are that they were not taught to be used. And so then I made that excuse for them. And as I've gotten older, you know what I'm saying, my expectation is not much different across the board. Do unto others, family. Because what you cannot do for over here. Now, I'm not nobody else. And other people may be a little bit more receiving and understanding. Listen, I will be the bitch all day because I don't let you take advantage of me. I will be that person. Call me the name. Let me be. Oh, why are you so mean? I'm mean because I said no. No is the answer for today. Well, it's not that you said no. It's how you said it. Bitch, get out of here. Don't tell me how to say no. No. And I'm irritated that you thought you could ask me that. So you caught all of the energy that came along with the irritation and the no. That's a lot of how dare you in there, ma'am, sir. Katina said it. Katina Cole said it's the responsibility of hurt people to heal. They still want the best treatment. You just can't be out here treating me like shit because you need some healing. And I'm not all the way together. I'm still not all the way together, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm not doing. Katina Carter says, people categorize people based on their experiences, and it's not fair to others. I trust until I see otherwise. But once it's gone, it's gone. Let me tell you. But you know what? Even in that situation, Katina, sometimes we trust situations and then we're trusting, and then you said until you see otherwise, you could just be misled. You may be wrong. So I'm hoping that you double check in both directions, because you could be trusting somebody and then you could get some misinformation and then automatically assume that person is trying to quote unquote manipulate, take advantage or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's legit though. Asia says so many of us understand what unconditional. So many of us don't understand what unconditional love is because they fixated on the times they didn't feel love. So let me tell you, I don't know what unconditional love is, because I believe that love is given on a condition. So I'm 414-885-4739. Feel free to call me and talk to me about that. I believe that love is given on condition. This thing happened, this thing's happened, and then love. And maybe not that many things. It may be one thing. This thing happened and then love. Do you follow what I'm saying? Like, so that is a condition. Something happened and then there was love. You get what I'm saying? And in spite of, then there's still love, but love is based on the kind of love is it not conditional? So I got questions because I see it a little differently, but hey, I'm open for the discussion. So you let me know. 414-885-4739. Let me see. Asia also says so many of us don't recognize that you're gonna love. Did you say it twice? Yeah, twice. Fixed on the times we didn't feel loved. Katina also said, say that someone just told me that they were trying, quote unquote, because they called me instead of texting. I got my answer loud and clear about that one. Listen. Come on. Tiffany said, people say my mom mean, but I've learned her experiences made her that way. She just read BS and has that knowledge to know what she will deal with. See, I people say I'm mean. I get Trish, you bitchy to the listen. Oh my God, why you have to do it like that? I'm not here. I am not required as a person with my own feelings, my own everything, in my own experiences. I'm not required to coddle you through a situation that there is both of us in. I'm not required to. If I choose to handle you with kitty mittens, that is a choice, not a requirement, unless that's what you need. And if you need that, you might need that shit from somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? Because I might not. Just like I feel like as a friend, I'm not here to be responsible for you and all the things that you have gone through. I'm responsible to you, which means I need to be responsible about my interactions and how I'm doing. I'm responsible to this relationship, just like you are, but it's two-sided. You're responsible to me too. Asia said, once I love you, I love you. That is absolute. Listen, once I love you, I love you. I can love you from over there. I can love you over there and I can want you well. But if loving you is causing me detriment, I don't need them shits. I don't need them at all. And it's not welcome. It's absolutely not welcome. Asia said finding love is conditional. Katina said love doesn't mean availability. Oh, I almost knocked over everything on the counter. Yes, ma'am. Love does not mean availability. It does, and I only say that because that's the life that I live. I personally run like 8 businesses, whether it's in a partnership or on my own. Fam, how much time you think I got? Well, you don't do you see it some of the times it look like I'm out kicking it. I earned that kicking it time. Whether it's because we it's a part of the business deal, whatever the case may be. I was just at the hotel for 3 days. I only worked one of them, but I needed a day before to get together and a day after to unwind. Come on now. Listen, and I'm a different kind of available. I would love to go sit and have drinks, but I don't want to drink all the time. I would love to go and sit and have a great food. I don't need to eat every day we together. You get what I'm saying? I don't even like Mexican food or chicken wings. So listen to what I'm saying. I don't want to be the difficult one. But hey, I can come and have soda or chill or whatever the case may be. My turn up may not be there. Your turn up, me being there is just me wanting to be with you. Now, mind you, if you need me and there is a detriment or a space or just a moment, I'll take some time out to make that happen. But again, it's like 8 businesses, a family, a radio show. And come on now, how much other time do you think I have? Do you understand what I'm saying? I just don't have a lot of it. You get what I'm saying? I just don't have a lot of it. And the truth of the matter is, I don't like being stagnant. I don't like feeling like I can't. If I'm moving, especially if you know me, then you know me. I can't just sit still. I be losing my mind. I had 2 surgeries in less than a year, and them times I had to sit down, I was angry. In here, I'm just give me my computer. Let me get the phone. Give me the phone. Put the phone away. Get some rest. Rest. Who's gonna run my business if I'm in here laid up? Katina said, I don't love people that harm me. That part. Asia said, you just described unconditional love. I found you and now I love you. That won't change, but how I show it might. Loving you, the fact that you have my love is unconditional. If you try to kill me, fam, that changes things. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like I if I love you, I love you. But I don't there are things that will make me unlove you. There's something that could make me unlove you. Like legitimately speaking, if you caused harm to my family, I could unlove you. If you cause me harm, or you caused harm to someone else that I love, I could unlove you. Katina Carter said, all I can say is that I'm glad we clicked and fit. We may not click with everyone, but when I do, I'm in it. And I agree. I'm glad that we are developing the relationship that we are. It's awesome. It's awesome. And you have been a blessing to me in ways that I can't explain to you. And you're right. You are on time. You were definitely on time. Let me see. Auntie Cora says, I would like to think I love unconditionally. I don't think anyone really knows true unconditional love because there are so many things that we haven't experienced together yet. As we learn, as we grow together, conditions may come up later. Indeed. Let's see what we got here. Let me see. Steve says, "What up, Big Blue?" That's so me. I can't just sit and do nothing. I get really angry and irritated. I mean, but some people need that, and sometimes, like I can force that, but it is a force for me. You get what I'm saying? And the truth of the matter is, I can sit and we can chat. Sometimes I be on the phone with people, and we be on the phone for hours, and I say like 30 words the entire time. It'd be like that. That's a lot. And let me be clear. That is not a complaint. I'm happy to be a confidant. I take joy in being trusted and beloved enough that people trust me in a capacity to bring to me, a woe that they may have or want to be comforted, by my love or my understanding. That's an honor. It get a little heavy sometimes when everybody do it. And then you wonder, well, who do I talk to? And once you reanalyze some of the conversation that you had, you realize that some of those people that you've been talking to, most of the people that's been talking to you, it's not the people for you to talk to, because their mindset is not progressively where you're trying to get. And that is not a diss or blow to anybody. It's just I'm here and we're here. You know what I'm saying? We may be on the same page, but I'm trying to get to another space that you're not ready to come to yet, or you clearly stated, this is where I'm at. Well, I have to respect that. And it doesn't mean that I don't think that eventually we'll be on the same wavelength when it comes to that next level stuff. It just means in this space right now, this is where we are, right? That's just mean in this spot, in this moment, that this is where we are. This is a lot, y'all. It is a lot. It's a lot for me. To be honest about it. And hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. Just Be Clear water. It is natural spring water, and it's actually really good. Okay, now I thought being in the aluminum can that it would taste aluminumly, whatever, like aluminum, and it does not. Actually, it was very crisp. It was clear. It stayed warm. I mean, it got cold fast because, of course, the aluminum can in the freezer is over, and it actually tastes good. So, shout out to the folks over at Be Clear, like legitimately speaking, Black-owned water company. How do you not love it? Because I love it. I just want y'all to know. So again, the line is open if you want to call. I want to hear y'all voices. You're welcome to call in, or we can just go back and forth like we doing. 414-885-4739. That's area code 414-885-4739. I mean, and I know that my friend cycle is changing. My circle of friends is a little different. That's cool, kinda. I mean, it's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? It's just family. What is going on in 46? You get what I'm saying? On the other side of 45. What the hell, dude? Ugh, there go the yawn again. Dang, I'm early. I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, at almost 50, like legitimately speaking, I'm about done with the other stuff. And I feel so relieved at the idea to manage that. Katina said, you want someone to call so you can work on one of those businesses while we talk. Girl, No, not today. Today I'm talking about this. I have a client who knows that I do a show every Tuesday, and he still texts and calling me every Tuesday saying, "Oh, I was just wondering if we could follow." I'm like, "Can you put a reminder in your phone?" And then I remind him. I have to remind him every time. And then it sounds like I'm being bitchy. I'm like, "Hey, just wanted to yeah, so I'm working on this." Oh, okay, that's great. Hey, so today's Tuesday. And as soon as I say that, I'm like, "Oh." I wish I could see my shitty face. Let me see it. Katina said, not Katina. Don't do that. Tiffany says, a lot of friends are older than me, but I get that wisdom from them because they probably been through my experiences already and can help me. You know, a lot of people don't want no advice. They just want to be out here, you know, running lights and shit because that's what they do. Katina said, don't do me that. Auntie Rita said, unconditional love is loving someone in spite of them. I love you regardless of what we go through. Unconditional love is reserved for those that hold certain positions in your life. God is the only one capable of loving everyone unconditional. Children love their parents unconditionally. A mom loves their child unconditionally. We may not always like what they do, but the love never changes. Okay. That's a great thought. I wouldn't know because I feel like it's some stuff that you could do to me that would make me not love you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something a person could do to me that I'd be like, yeah, probably not loving you no more, fam. Probably don't get none of this goodness no more. And I don't mean an intimate goodness. I mean just period. You know, I mean, so when we talk about a safe space and self-preservation and self-care, like, does that not mean that would that not mean that unconditional love would be unsafe? Like, I'm gonna love you anyway. I know that you just, you know, we just had a fight. I love you anyway. I know that we just blah blah blah. I'm gonna love you anyway. I know that you just shot my kid. I love you. Hold on, partner. Where's the line though? Where's the line? Where's the line? Is there one? Should there be one? Should there be one? I mean, where's the Katina said mine won't see a therapist, but will talk to me. I charge now. Eh. You caught that? Agent said, not if they value the way you love them, like you said earlier. I can love you from over here. I mean, I hear you. If it's something you could do, though, that I would be like, punch this nigga in his eye every time I see you. That's not love. It's not. It's like if every time I see you, I want to hurt you. That is absolutely not love. If every time I see you, I want to do something to you, that ain't, I mean, to cause you harm, whether it's physical, emotional, that's not love. If I see you and I want to make you suffer, quote unquote, in the way that you have made me, quote unquote, suffer, that's probably not love. That's a whole lot of other things though. Let's see. Chazzy said, hey, checking in. What's good, Chazzy? How you doing? Better late than never. That's still questionable. Is it? You know what? Better late than never is very questionable because sometimes if you are late, it's over. Sometimes if you are late, you missed it. I'm just saying. Katina said, right, that borders on codependent. I'm just saying that's self-love and preservation. Okay. I feel you, Tina said, I love me unconditionally. I do. Most of the time. Sometimes I love me. I don't always like me though. And when I'm in a position to where hold on one second, Tiffany. When I'm gonna read their comment too, but when I'm in a position to where I'm triggered to respond a certain kind of way, and I'm working on the language that prevents me from saying you made me blah blah blah, you made me blah blah blah. See how you made me. Because I mean, like, really, at some point in time, I chose. But I'm gonna talk about that in just 1 second. Tiffany says, I believe should definitely be aligned, because when you love, no matter what, those people who hold a position in your life becomes manipulative because they know you're going to still be there because of the type of love you give. Indeed. Asia said that goes back to being uncomfortable sharing love. What you talking about, Asia? Can you just, I know the lap in time throws off a little bit, guys. So just so y'all know that I don't know if it's 30 seconds or 2 minutes. Let me see. Tiffany said, I feel you. I just Indeed. I don't know. Let me check real quick. So when you get this message, I'm watching the time. When you hear this, type the number 1. When you hear this, type the number 1. Okay, she was replying to you, Tiffany. That's great. Okay, I'm watching the time. When you hear this statement, type the number 1. I'm going to see how long it takes for y'all to catch my time back. Let's see where we at. Let's see what it is. There's 1. Oh, so it's about 30 seconds. Okay, I see y'all. Yep. Okay, so it's about 30 seconds, which is dope. Okay, that's cool. Indeed. So just so y'all know, we got about a 30-second delay. Okay, so when y'all say something or what have you, or y'all type the comments or what have you, I see them, which is great, and I appreciate that. But hey, baby boy, what's good? I see you die, Marley. Shamika Boss Lady Robinson was good. Tiffany Guy, good. Katina, I see you. Auntie Cora, thank you guys for that. I appreciate you. Yep. So I got it's about 30-second delay. That is okay. I can work with that. Auntie Rita, Katina, I see y'all. Come on in. Yeah. Okay. Look at y'all. So I mean, I know that there's a difference between the way that you're supposed to love you and the way that you love other people. I get it. I know that there are lines to be drawn. Damn it. In when we start talking about self-preservation and things like that. But come on, bro. Come on. You get what I'm saying? Like, what do we do in that space? Like, at what do you do to get through those moments? You get what I'm saying? Like when you feel like you are being emotionally taken advantage of, and people automatically assume that we're talking about relationships or intimate relationships. These types of relationships, these things happen in friendships. This type of thing happens in business relationships. What do you do? How do you draw the line? How do you self-preserve? What are you doing? Besides checking out, I'm out of here. And then you get mad and then you spend the whole day or week or month or year talking about how poorly somebody treated you. What do we do? How do we manage that? How do we stay on top of that? How do you stay in front of that 8 ball? That's the question right there. What do you do about it? Because no matter how somebody says, or no matter what someone says, you know what I mean? You still got to look out for you. Like, I can't let you motherfuckers drive me crazy. Yes, and families too, Katina. Absolutely. But I can't allow me loving you, me wanting to care for you, me being understanding, me attempting to support or whatever the case may be, to drive me batshit crazy. I just can't allow it. I can't allow it. Because you can't help me. You can't take care of me, not one bit. If you out here causing this shit, you probably ain't the one that's gonna fix me. You know what I'm saying? You can't make me better. You can't make it right. Chazzy said, people can't take back what's been done. I'm sorry. Don't fix the time you spend feeling how you felt. I'm sorry. Don't fix the time you spend feeling how you felt. Huh? I'm sorry. Making the statement, I'm sorry. It doesn't fix the time you felt. You know what I'm saying? See, I understand apologies in some spaces or times. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, what happens though? Like, where's the action? Katina said, you have to know how to say no and stand on your boundaries and stop explaining why to people. See, I would love to not explain why. I'm a why person. I know that in some cases, why is necessary. You know what I mean? In order to even get to the why, dang it, excuse me, being able to acknowledge that there is a situation to happen to be addressed is even, some people pretend it ain't nothing to address. Motherfucker, we got plenty to address around these parts. Ooh, we. Doc Martin said, protect your peace by all means. If you don't, who will? Exactly. You get what I'm saying? And I'm at this point, I just feel like Chazzy. Yeah, she said, yo, fuck people. Don't do that. Don't do that. And then let me see. Asia says you have to know what you need from them to fix it or how to address it. Indeed. Katina said, yes, you are, and I love you for that, but I've been told that you don't have to. But I have even told you that you don't have to explain to me, because I feel like if I called you and I was short and snappy, I called my guy house one time, and his girl answered, and I was like, hey, and I just went straight to talking or whatever, and I didn't speak to her, I didn't greet her. After I caught myself and checked myself, I called back and was like, so just so we clear, sis, you know what I'm saying? I just want to apologize for engaging you in that capacity. It was rude. She was like, I didn't even think nothing of it. I'm like, I know, but let me tell you how that was wrong. And I apologize, and it won't happen again. And I mean, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like a formal, but nonetheless, I just feel like it was rude. And when you know those things about yourself, I don't like having to be rude or mean or that taint everything. And it make me feel some kind of way. Titi said, but I explain the why to my kids. Like when I tell them or whoop them, I want them to understand, and hopefully they won't do it again. Katina said, you have to practice not using why when you can't do it. You aren't obligated to perform or give a reason. I'm working on that. Asia says, we want actions, but do you even know what would make you feel better after certain things? Sometimes I do. Katina said, now that's okay to say why. I mean, when people ask for things to you, I understand. Asia also says, sometimes it's for self and preventative measures moving forward. Everybody don't function in relationships the same. That is true. I mean, we spend a lot of time though trying to force fit relationships. Katina said, that's humanity. You are too humble. I reckon. You get what I'm saying? I just want, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to feel like when you make me be ugly, I'm more mad at the fact that you made me be ugly. And when I say you made me be, I mean, you did something to me, and my natural response was to go to an ugly place. I'd be more mad about that I lost control of myself and I allowed you to trigger me into a space that I don't choose to be in. You follow me? Like, I know that I'm not perfectly responsible for my how things affect me. I'm responsible for what somebody does. I'm responsible for how I allow it to manifest in my life. And for me to allow you to make me be ugly. I know, I'm trying. Okay, TRS. Okay, I got you. TRS, I got you. She said you're gonna have to call me TRS when you mention other Kadena. I get confused. I know, me too, though. Me too. So I'm gonna call you TRS. Okay. Tiffany Guy says, yes, Patrice, me too. Like, man, why you take me there? I hate losing control, which I don't do often. Exactly. I don't lose it. I don't do often. You know what I mean? However, I'm more frustrated when I come to the space where I feel like I allowed you to make me to have me, to convince me to put, you understand? It's like I allowed it. The devil is a lie. And how did I lose control like that? How did I allow myself? I ain't with it. I'm like, girl, we got to do better. I'd be more disappointed in me. Then I can get to what happened between us in a minute. But I'd be like, did you just lose your cool? I think you just lost your cool. Self, yes, girl. Did you know you just did that? I do know we did that. Self, what that's gonna do? Girl, we got to do better. 100. Agent said, I think it helps. I think it's considerate and helps establish a foundation. After relapsing, moving forward, it sets a standard. Let's see. Auntie Rita said, look at my circle. It's so tiny that I don't concern myself with that. I learned a long time ago that friendships, come with a price, and I'm just not willing to pay it. You know what? Listen, some friendships, some prices I'm willing to pay, Auntie Rita. Some typos kicking your butt, AJ. It's okay. It's all right. I'm doing my best. Katina says, I bet she was looking around like, when I say that, she was. Self-reflection and self-talking is needed. TRS said, exactly, Katina. She was looking around like, well, I didn't say that. I know, right? Look, Auntie Cora said, I'm in your circle. I think she's talking to you, Auntie Rita. So look, all I'm saying is, look at that 12. Let me tell you, I've been really conscious of numbers as of late, like seriously, and trying to tap into numerology and how just things happen a certain way in the universe, that we need to be more attentive to. So for me, anyway, I don't explain that. I'm not explaining that. This is another story. When I get better at being able to generate a proper response, I will. All I'm saying is, you can't control other people. You can only control yourself. We can't always be mindful of what someone has done to us or how someone has triggered us, but you are absolutely 130% always responsible for the way that you respond to what somebody did. Like, and then I'm like, damn, I just lost all my cool. Self, you out here losing your cool. Girl, I know we got to do better, don't we? Yes, self, check yourself, girl. Trees. They deserved it. Girl, self, I know. But I know, Trees, we just can't do that. Exactly. Type shit, conversations. You understand what I'm saying? Katina said, I heard that I was just thinking, here she go with these numbers. Hey, look. It's on one. You get what I'm saying? It's on one. All I'm saying is you be like, self, was that cool? It was not. And you be like, fuck it. I'm out here. I'm trying to listen, you out of control. That's what makes us different from animals, right? That's what gives us this part of our blessing. Right? Auntie Rita, you only laughing because you a Gemini. You know exactly what I mean. Okay? Self, yes. You know, girl, yes. Yes. We got to do better. All this out of control shit is whack. Like at this age, I mean, I expect out of control behavior from somebody who hasn't learn to deal with their feelings. And we do that as kids. Come on. Asia said, man, I feel so embarrassed when I spaz out, but I also feel like they didn't have to do me like that. So, oh well. You understand? You understand? I'd be like, well, why you do that though? Why you make me hurt you like that? Get out of here. Why you make me do this every time? Every time. Swear, Patrice, you're so patient. You're so kind of on the inside, I be bloody Mary murdering the city. Straight up. All on the inside, I'd be like, I'll tear everything down in this. Everything. I'll tear it. On the inside, but the outside, I'd be like, oh, okay, well, let me process. Okay, well, this is what I'm thinking. Okay, no, but on the inside, I'd be like, I'll shoot this bitch up. On the inside, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me the machete. On the inside. But out here, I'd be like, okay. That's probably not, okay. That's probably not the best option. Here and I, you know what I mean? But on the inside, I'd be like, I'll burn this bitch down. Ooh, I'm just trying to say. Aja said, I like loving on people, so I hate being put in a space that I have to hurt them. Okay. TRS said, I actually like it once in a while because I'm usually calm. There's that every now and then. I'm gonna tell you, when that little button go off, like listen, I've been so angry that I had to take my temperature. I was like, whew, just to get this piece of sweat off my forehead. Oh, come on now. Let me see. Let me catch up here. Chazzy said, yo, Rita, I should be able to be myself with my homegirls, period. Crazy. Tiffany guy said, I understand y'all. Y'all just keep it real. Yeah, for the most part. Auntie Rita laughed. You already know, Auntie Rita. I'm just saying. She said, hi, my mom is a Gemini. Is she, Tiffany? She's great. She's Aja said, then I go buy myself a treat. I'm using that. I'm gonna use that. I swear I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna treat myself. I am. I thank you for that. Thank you for that, Aja, because I feel like sometimes I be deserving it too. Katina said, not Katina, excuse me. TRS said, I have a bandana, Vaseline, and tactical vest ready. Listen. Then Katina said, shit, I'm on the shit on the outside. I'd be like, do you need me to snap for you? I know, because my eyes be reading, like my eyes be like, okay, we about to blow this piece down. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know that my energy is big, and it's like when I love this big. When I'm angry, I'm this big. When I'm sexual, I'm this big. So my energy just like be bumping on people. That's why I want it to be all good energy. And if you make me be in the murder, death, kill mode, that's not you make me. If I allow you to take me to murder, death, kill mode, I'm responsible for that. Aja said, internally testing the building down. Baby, listen, the whole building. And everything around it. If I can put a sinkhole in this, just going down, how can I get it from the bottom so the whole thing crumble? He just said, I like living on people. Okay, got that. I'm caught up. I'm just saying, y'all, it's difficult, especially when you are dealing with people who are so, and let me tell you, sometimes people are caught up into themselves so heavy, but it's not anything that they can help. Like, it's not always their quote unquote fault. You know what I mean? Sometimes we are traumatized. Sometimes we have experiences that make us grow into or transition into different kinds of behavior, which is not always the best look for us. Or the relationships that we are. Tiffany guy said, fatality, huh? Baby, listen. Sometimes I be thinking about the stuff that be going on in my head, like, dang, you probably shouldn't say that out loud to nobody. Then I look around and be like, can't nobody see me. Can't nobody hear me except you. And you probably should be quiet. And you be like, self? Like, what? And you be like, girl, be quiet. And then she's like, all right, then. Because it be like that. Straight up. I mean, but if you know me, then you know me, and you should probably be real mindful of that. Now, let me see. Chazzy said again, fuck people with a double exclamation point. Katina said, some don't know better, but they learn real quick what's not acceptable around me. And that's where I'm at. Okay, Chazzy said freedom of speech. The freedom of speech. Okay, so here's my thing, Katina. You're right. Some people don't know no better. I get it. Because some people are used to behaving the way that they need to do, the way you understand. I get it. But in relationships, like, some people of their right minds know that you don't typically go into a church using all the profanities of the world. And if you can be mindful of that, some people know that urine does not come out your ass. Okay. And then when you sit down, that you learn which there are some people like this is knowledge, common knowledge. And we're not talking about people who have mental disabilities and things like that. We're talking about some people know. Some people know. You get what I'm saying? When you walk into people's houses, you should take off your shoes. Some people know that. Some people learn that upon entering the house. Am I taking my shoes? Oh, we taking our shoes off here. Okay, let me take our shoes off. Some people learn. Some people know. You follow where I'm going. So my point is, if you know me and you around me, then get to learn me, get to know me, and allow me to get to learn and know you too. And then we can see if this work, if this mesh, because it may not. And you could probably kick all the fucking rocks off the damn the beach. You understand what I'm saying? And then nobody would care. You could probably kick the rocks till your toes get bloody, and then I wouldn't give two fucks if this ain't supposed to be what it is. You understand what I'm saying? However, that type of lifestyle ain't for everybody. And sometimes we meet people that come along and align, you know what I'm saying? And that are as considerate, that are as mature enough to start doing some self-checking. And sometimes you end up with healthy friendships, healthy work relationships, healthy, like literally, do you know how good somebody would be to you if you was good to them? Now I know that might be a bit much for somebody to swallow. Some people, go fucking figure, okay? Some people will treat you like royalty if you are kind to them. Shocking all up in this bitch. Some people will go to the ends of the earth with, to, and for you. With the exchange of the same. Be there for me. Be considerate of me. Don't spend all my money. Don't eat all my fucking chips. Don't eat my pickles. Bring me caramels. Listen to me when I'm hurting. Talk to me if I've done something to offend you. Tell me. And then give me the opportunity to make it right. Or stop fucking with me. If I've caused you pain, if I've hurt you, give me the opportunity, or even decide if maybe we are in a space of to rectify, or just don't deal with me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not about, you don't got to give me all the answers to everything, but why would you leave me in the dark about anything that we supposed to be building together? You understand what I'm saying? Auntie Rita asks, so do you think that a friendship will be more successful or less draining if they didn't come with so many expectations? I think that people have natural expectations. You expect people to be who they are and just be, but as people, we need things. And don't get me wrong, Auntie Rita, as a Gemini, I'd be like, fam, what? Please don't need nothing else. because I only got so much I can give. And I need stuff too. And I can't damn well expect if we need from the same category and I'm giving it to you, I damn sure can't get the goddamn thing from you. What can you give me if we're needing in the same category? It's not even possible. I'm just saying. I think, you know what I'm saying? So I think that people have natural expectations of one another. And like we want to be treated well generally. You want to be treated well. You want to treat other people well. You want to be able to love and be treated. You know, some people don't know what it is, so you want to experience it, especially if you don't know what it is. You get what I'm saying? You want to, and when you try it, like this ain't real. You want something. This ain't real. You okay? Look, I'm only gonna do that for so long. And I'll be okay to leave with that because I've done my part. I will cross every T and dot all my I's on my way out the door. I have no problem with that, none at all. Tiffany said, if you respect someone, they would never know if you like them or not. That's interesting. I would like to know what you mean by that, Tiffany. Chad said most people not even mature enough to holler at you about an indifference. Let me tell you how once I find that out, I'm done fucking with you. And I know that sounds crazy, but that's just me. If I have a problem with you, if I call you my friend and I have an issue, baby, I'm talking to you about it. If I love you, I'm calling you my friend, my family, my sister, somebody that's dear to me. At my job, sir, can we talk about such whatever? I'm coming. Because I believe that adults have conversations. Headboard Conversations, live with JustPatrice. I make a living having conversations. So I'm damn well going to be able to tell you how I feel. And I'm going to listen to how you feel. Okay? Now, once we walk away from this situation, I'm not saying that we're going to be resolved. I'm not going to say that we're going to be better. We will be resolved, though. If we may not make up, we may not be okay after this. We may have decided that this is done, that we're resolved in that, or that we can move forward in either direction. I'm okay with that, though, because we've discussed it, and now I'm not blindsided by your ideas of what I could have, should have done, or whatever the case may be. And I can always offer you an explanation to why I did and or didn't, and why you should and or have shouldn't. You get what I'm saying? And then the same way in reverse, and why that works is called the conversation. It's called the ability to communicate. And everybody don't have that. I respect that. You're right there. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't even know how. But let me tell you what this one ain't doing. I ain't playing these games. I'm not. Especially if I love you, I'll even sit in your face with face full of tears and I don't care and be like, listen, I don't even know how to have this conversation with you because the truth is I don't want to lose you. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to have third-party conversations. I don't want you to feel like you gotta talk about me behind my back. You can always come to me and talk to me. And I stand here right now, just as my name is Patrice Anjanette Green, born May 29th, 1974. Okay? I'm not never having a conversation behind a friend's back that I can't have in a face. If I have a problem with you, or something you have done to me, baby, you better believe that we're going to talk about it. Now, I may take a day or two to get to you when I breathe it off some, and I'm damn sure ain't finna smudge your name and face behind your back. And I'm going to tell you, I talk about you to someone to help me talk to you, but I ain't never saying it behind nobody's back that I can't say to your face. I stand on that 130% down to my mama. Now, you call it what you want to call it. Like it, love me, or leave me for it. But that's where it is. You said, let me get the last olive. You trying to have the last olive? You could have it. Okay. Asia said, why would you leave me in the dark on ways I've hurt you? Laying me to believe you aren't hurt. That's bananas, ain't it? But people do it all the time. And then they just come out like Psycho Freaky Jasons and want to kill everything and everybody. Like, man, did you? Why you didn't say something? I didn't know how, or I thought, man, you weren't gonna listen, fam. So you wait till now you ready to murder, death, kill me? That's the devil. 2 lies and the truth ain't in it. You heard what I said now. Tiffany said, if you respect someone, They would never know. She said, I read it already. Okay. Asia said, ghosting is weird to me. If you just leave people who love and trust you for an offense that they are oblivious to, that's the dumbest stuff ever. But you know what? Some kitty baby whiners is out here in the street because they don't like confrontation. Okay. Some people are afraid of confrontation. I understand that. You can't go to and with everybody for everything. It's all about how you have a conversation. You can't just charge people up, flanging and feeling and flailing at people, because don't nobody want to hear that. You can't just come to people like that. But if you go to people with the same type of respect that you are looking for, the majority of the times it's going to work out better than you thought. And you may not get you the answer that you wanted, but it will get you an answer. You understand what I'm saying? Chase said, I can't hold shit. You stupid, Chaz. You was a nut. Going straight to the source. Tiffany said, a saying goes, you don't have to hurt me you don't have to like me or love me, but you will respect me. To me, that lets me walk away, not feeling not feeling any indifference to you on the way that you feel about me, because you show me the respect in my presence. Exactly. All the time, every time. Exactly. Triple time fuck people. Chazzy, you foolish. You crazy. Asia says, and that's just that on that. I love you. I'm coming straight to you, and nobody can repeat anything I said about you that you haven't heard. You heard what I said, huh? Not one time. Not one time. Tiffany said, I leave some people in the dark because they know what they're doing. They know they be wrong. Let me tell you, Tiffany, I'm not even leaving them in the dark. I want you to know that I know, and then I'm going to leave. You understand? I'm going to look you in your face so you know that I know. And I want you to know that I know that you know. And then I'm done. You feel me? I mean, I'm not getting me wrong. Sometimes it's best to just say, you know what? I'm out. And then you could have a conversation later, because it ain't always about allowing people to put yourself in a position to have high blood pressure, stress yourself out, give yourself strokes. We don't want that. We don't want that at all. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes it's best to say, you know what? That didn't work for me. And I'm not saying when you tell somebody you got to give them their ass. You ain't got to hand people their ass every time you being honest. Honesty don't mean you ripping holes in people's chests. That you honestly mean that you're not being untruthful. It don't mean that you being cold-hearted and callous. That's not what honesty is. Honesty is literally just the truth. And it don't mean that you out here ripping people's souls. Oh, and that's why we're not here to tear you down. I'm just here to be honest with you about where I'm at. You get what I'm saying? And now some people hate that you just be completely silent with them. That's what Chad says. Silence is the best. Listen, I'm not blocking my page. I don't have to block my phone number. Do you know how much time? I'm not doing all of that. I'm just not. That's my reply when you asked me to explain when I started. I got you. Thank you very much, H. I appreciate it. I'm Tiffany. I'm sorry. And then Tiffany says, sometimes the conversation don't be worth the headache. They either gonna lie or tell a sob story for you to feel sorry for them. It don't necessarily got to be no conversation, and you only feel sorry for them if you want to. Asia said, if I baked that friendship in any way, I will let them know I didn't. I'm just out. I will let them know if I didn't. I'm just out. I don't know what baked means. I'm sorry. Right. If there's validity in the friendship and there's love in our communication, of course I'm gonna talk to you about it. I want to talk to you about it. You understand what I'm saying? However, I don't know. It's a lot, and I think that people are valued. Oh damn! Thank you, Asia. I don't know. Your spell check is ruthless. I can see it though. I can see where the letters is close, so I see it. You know, I know the keyboard. I know it's a little. I see you. I see you. You know, and you know, I even say this. My energy is always this big, whether I'm happy, whether I'm mad. So imagine if I'm geeked, whatever, we just topping it up, and I'm going. You get what I'm saying? And you like she is heated. I'm not even mad. Like I'm just getting this shit off my chest. You get what I mean? Like literally. So imagine what it's like if I am. You get what I mean? Tiffany said, if you do something I specifically said not to do and you go behind my back, I'm done. No combo. You know, we all need what we need. You said, man, words I don't even use on a regular. You bake your friendships. Asia out here baking friendships. Look, that's just me. I feel like the more honest that you are, you know what I'm saying? And now, don't get me wrong. Asia said that's valid as fuck. Listen. People nowadays don't even know how to dialogue and comprehensive conversation. Not the word for me. Not for me, word. Understand? You know, some people be in and out. Listen. Tiffany Guy said, I'm getting personal. Let me stop. But people play crazy and it makes me think you are stupid or running game. Let me do this one time. I wish you could see me, Tiffany, because you know what? Let people play crazy. I'm trying to tell you, and it's a thing. Sometimes we, and I know this is gonna sound like a crazy comparison. That's like letting somebody walk away from you who was not a enjoyable sex partner. Now they may be enjoyable to somebody else, but you're not gonna walk away from here thinking that you put it down. You feel me, Tiffany? You're not gonna walk away from here thinking that this was the A1 gold line platinum penis lay down over here. And you can't walk away. You can't walk away with that. You understand what I'm saying? You're not gonna walk away with that knowledge. Now, mind you may walk away. You know what I'm saying? And think that you handle something, but you're not gonna walk away and think you got away with something. I hate that, because then you run around in your own little spirit, and maybe it's just my ego. I'm just not that mature yet. I'm growing to that space. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there. I just told somebody, play stupid if you want to. Look up and I'm gone. Well, Tiffany Guy said, Katina Carter, right? Like, okay, yo, listen. The views and opinions expressed on this show do not necessarily reflect that of, you know, the staff, management, and owners at blowradio.com, but are the opinions and views of the host and guests of this show alone. Something like that. While we out here talking crazy. I'm not encouraging murder, death, kills. You understand what I'm saying? I'm simply saying we got to do better. That's a serious Gemini thing. It is. It is. I'm like, fun, what you not going to do is everything that you ever. Now, I mean, during the process, I'd be like, oh, she was on. Okay. Then I'd be like, bam, guess what? Gets out of here. I don't like it. Chazzy said most men don't even know how to satisfy a woman. Whoa. Wednesday nights is coming to blowradio.com. Chazzy, I need you on deck for the Headboard Conversations. We're going to talk about all of that. Every bit of it. Oh, my girl said it hard, too. Most men don't even know how to satisfy a woman. Well, I see trees of green. Asia said, I got these women going crazy just to get your turn, and it's trash. Oh, y'all out here killing them. Now, I didn't say nothing. It wasn't me this time. I'm just saying. Katina said, I don't even waste my time no more. I just do it myself. Ooh-wee, y'all out here wilding. Y'all wilding. I am not the one to be playing with y'all. I don't even waste my time. I just do it myself. Listen, I mean, I won't say that. I mean, it's some men out here that don't know what they're doing. But I know a couple that don't fall into that category. I know a couple. She said most. LOL. That means more than 50%. We talking about 51 plus. 50, 50.5. 50 over more than 50%. Whole time he just popular. Oh, Asia, you out here killing somebody right now. I'm just saying. I know it when I see it. What, Katina? Did you start this? I did not. I made a little statement. I had made a little statement earlier, but I don't think I started it. I don't think I'm responsible. Asia is killing somebody right now. You saying? Oh, let me just listen. It's the whole time, girl. Let me be quiet. So nobody told this man sex drives and chicks be just like to be seen. You right. Nobody apparently has told this man that his sex is trash. Oh, did anybody out here seeing BDRs? Who passing out BDRs? That is bad dick reports, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who do not know, wait, Asia. I'm just gonna read what I see. She said, laughing my ass all the way up. 50% of the popular Milwaukee men line up. Oh, where's my drink? Ain't even nothing in here right now. I can't even get in. Asia, you got all the tea. Asia. Ooh, women are not target practice. Listen. Aim. Oh, Chazzy. Ooh, Tiffany. You're killing popular and small. Listen. I'm not saying, I'm just reading what's on the wall, y'all. I'm just reading what's on the wall. Now, look, I'll be the first one to say that you don't need a elephant trunk size penis to. Oh, you know what? No, we gotta wait to Headboard Conversation. I'm gonna go on. Y'all gonna log on and talk to me on Wednesday? That's what y'all gonna do. She said I ain't say nothing. Oh, Asia, baby. We've said enough. But hey, listen, let me tell you right now, you ain't said nothing wrong. Ain't no lies around here. Rhythm all the way off, girl. Who is out here with the bad rhythm? I'm so sad right now. Katina said two-step ass. What's a two-step ass, Katina? What is a two-step ass? I need to know what that means, because I don't want to make no assumptions about somebody's assumptions not able to assumption. Oh, wow. Y'all out here clowning these cats. But hey, facts is facts. Lean and rock doing ass? Oh, no. Hit the Quan on me? Oh. Let me just go on and say we're going to thank the Father. 2 left feet the whole time. Ah. Dang. My whole little soul sad. See, and here's my thought. We start talking about size and compatibility and things like that. Like everybody looking for something different. Like I got a girlfriend who prefer less than average size penises. Okay, so we talking average is about 7 inches. Okay, 5'7" or somewhere around there. That's on the average. Okay, between 5 and 7, which would be about that or longer. So a hand, y'all. Okay, just a hand. Okay, with a little bit of head. I'm done, y'all. Wow, we wild, Asia. We wild though. I'm just saying. So I mean, just on average, about the width of your hand. You follow what I'm saying? And the head, the width of your hand, the sack and the head. You that's about 7 of them. Okay, that's on average. You know what I mean? When we start talking about size and things like that. I mean, it's relevant, right? It's relevant. I mean, so if you run around with penis the size of the microphone, then we have to talk about it. I mean, if you run around with the can, that fam, listen. Let me tell you, nobody playing with you. You get what I'm saying? it's different options. It's different options, different sizes. We should talk about that some on a Wednesday night. Katina said I can understand that because it'll hit the spot. What? You understand? That's it. It's long. That's it. Listen, these 4 plus that and the base. You understand what I'm saying? So we in between 5 and 7. That's what it is right there. You know what I'm saying? Asia said, when is big, but still don't know what he doing. That's the devil. I'm sorry. I said that out loud. That is a terrible experience is what that is. An absolute terrible experience. Do you understand what I'm saying? The hurt and disappointment. You ain't about lied, Asia. You ain't be like, sir, do you this what we walking around with? This is what you're doing, and you doing nothing with it. Oh, somebody just told you it only got to be big. Nope. It's a sad situation. Katina said, I don't need all that trying to tear my shit up. I work too hard trying to keep my stuff 8. I think she meant tight because she said 8 as in EIGHT. Tiffany said, you done trove. What? You done trove, but can't be talking all this big shit and don't know what you're doing. You know what? Okay. Who y'all out here being disappointed in these Milwaukee streets? Y'all out here and right now y'all venting, but it's a venting state, so we out here venting. I ain't mad that y'all out here getting all that off y'all chest. I'm just saying. Let me see. Chase say women don't like small penises. Word. We do find small things adorable. Except that. Oh. I got a friend though, Chazzy. She prefer them. She said that the larger ones hurt and she don't like it. Oh, she said women do like small things, except for that. And so I was having a conversation with a guy friend of mine. We started talking about penises and how some of them are novelties, and I was trying to explain to him that the difference between width or girth. You get what I'm saying? The thickness of it, and then the length. You get what I'm saying? And the importance of which is which. And I'm like, well, I guess it depends on her preference. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Everybody is different, fam. And I try not to judge y'all on y'all preferences because I have my own. I'm just saying. I have all of my own preferences. And that's kind of where we are. Let me see. Y'all a mess. Y'all out here starting all kind of troubles. And I thought I was out here behaving. Katina said, it's like once you start feeling someone, you better ask to see it and have him do a couple dances before your feelings get involved. You know what? Let me tell you. I'm going to tell you. Yeah, she said a couple of dances, Asia. She did. I'm going to just keep it 100 with you. I always want to see. I always want to see. Because I'm petty and it matters. And that's that statement. I'm petty. It matters. Yeah. I'm just saying, not a couple of dances. Yes. I'm just saying, I'm petty and it matters. I know my body. I know what I need you to be able to do. And I want to see it before we do it. I'm not the let's go to the bed and start touching each other, fill each other up in advance, girl. I'm not her. And then we get to the moment where we're here now, so we might as well. I'm not that girl. I'm definitely not that girl. Chase said, yes, test the merchandise. I said, it's not necessarily a test, but we do prefer a review. And I don't mean a phone review because phone interviews is whack. Katina Carter says, that shoe size ain't true no more. I've been fooled many times on that one. Girl, it ain't never been the truth. Nobody cares what size shoes these cats wear. These little dudes got this. I don't know. This whole generation, dude, they got little feet. They all got little feet. I think that that's so crazy, right? You have to be a certain height, in my opinion, to have a certain size foot. And if you're tall and you got little feet, I'm weird. Don't you don't have okay. Asia said right not about to trick me into having whack sex. It's not at all, ma'am. No, ma'am. Let me tell you what you can't do. I'm not coming over and we get all hot and bothered, and then you be like, I'm gonna just do it. And I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I want to know in advance, and we can talk about it in advance. And if I'm not pleased, let's not. I mean, what you want to test on me first? You want to see you already looked at my butt. You already looked at my breast. I mean, my clothes on, of course, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't see your product. I can't. I'm not saying you gotta have a monster penis, because monster penises are novelties. Okay, we're talking about to establish some regular serial intimacies. SERIAL. The chatty said, "Can you make me come?" Hey, can you or not? I'm just saying, and I don't mean. See, and here we go with the little mouth thing. Everybody always talking about, well, if he can use it, if he might make up in other places. Everybody has their preferences, so I'm not beefing other women. Okay, personally, I don't care how cold your mouth game is. Don't come over here with that fam. If that's all you got, then I'm not the one for you. I am not all for you. Chazzy said, we all know what little feet mean. I don't know what little feet mean, Chazzy, because that's not the case. I just think that if you're tall and you got little feet, then you might have some balance issues. But that's just me. I know that's terrible, right? I know that's terrible. I shouldn't have said that, but that's how I feel. Katina said, and will y'all, with all that talk, I'm going to do this and that, it be trash. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Well, it do. It do. I'm assuming that y'all out here, having experiences that y'all having. And I want to talk about that. I want to talk about some of the experiences that y'all be having. And I want y'all to be feeling free to talk about it with me on the Wednesday nights here on blowradio.com, because it's going to go down. We're going to have a whole shitload of discussions. Ooh-wee. Make sure y'all look for the promotions for that. Listen to the promotions for that. Yeah. Agent said, me grabbing things after finding out you can't dance and it's little. Ooh, we are clowning. I'm just saying, and I know y'all put these little memes up here. I can't even see the memes, but I'm gonna go back after the show and I'm gonna look at the memes. Look, all my little boxes falling down and stuff. Let me get my stuff together. Some people can't dance though. You know what? I've been intimate with somebody who couldn't dance. Balance is very you said it's revenant. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about you not being able to have balance. I'm pulling up my phone now so I can look at the memes that y'all use, and I'm so sad right now. I feel like I want to be able to see them too. So I'm opening up the memes, opening up the app so I can see the meme that y'all put up here. I love that y'all engaging me this time. This conversation is amazing. Oh, she says, "See you later." Bye bye. You work Wednesdays. What time do you be working, Asia? What time do you work on Wednesdays, Asia? I'm just saying, y'all hilarious. I swear, y'all are some nuts. I'm loving it. I think you meant irrelevant. Balance. Oh, balance is relevant. Is that right, Chazzy? Let me know. So I can make sure I say bye bye. I don't know. I'm sure that there are many things about us that men fall into the conversation of. We worried about how large their penises are, and they want to make sure we don't stink, or that our walls are a certain something, or whatever the case may be. You get what I mean? Whatever that is. And all day, 2 to 10. Dig this though, Asia. It's a late night show. So on your way home from work, you're probably going to be catching it. Wednesday nights. On blowradio.com. Late night. You're going to be tired, but it's going to be late nights. It's going to be that hour right before you go to bed. Don't listen to me right before you go to bed. You're going to want to be intimate every time you get ready to go to sleep. I'm going to tell you now, we're going to play some good music. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do what we need to do. To get all of the moods and everything together, and then we're gonna talk the talk that we need to talk. It's gonna be good. I'm excited about the show. If you've never been to an event called Headboard Conversations, just go to the website. Look, I think I got it up. I think it's up. Headboard Conversations. You can look up Headboard Conversations on YouTube and check some of that out. Go to the page on Facebook, Headboard Conversations. It's all Headboard. Instagram, Headboard Conversations. I was blessed to be able to get all of that, and so to be able to have all the brand synonymous, and I'm just really working on making all of that pop. So I'm excited, and I'm hoping that you guys will be excited as well. It's gonna be good, like good. I'm gonna have all kinds of experiences. So we're gonna do the full-on Headboard Conversations, some stroke of midnight, which means it's gonna be some just all kind of interesting, intimate things. Tune in, y'all. I got some stuff on deck, and I'm excited about. Lord, I hope that was my hair that just fell on me instead of a spider. I won a gift 2 weeks ago. I won a gift. What, 2 3 weeks ago? I said, "Oh, Tiffany." 2 to 3 ago. Tiffany used to. Oh, hey Tiff. yes, you did. And so we'll have. I'm gonna have giveaways, all kind of stuff, and it'll be similar like we're doing now, except it'll be different. So it's like this, but different. And then when we do our special events, the special live recordings, and the other things like that, and it'll be potted so that you can play it back, whatever. Please check out ABC. It's off the chain and educational. Thank you, Auntie Cora. I appreciate that. It's gonna be fun, y'all. And I'm a wait. I just got some little treats and things coming along, and as the show grows, I want to make sure that you guys are all logged on, and y'all tell y'all friends to log on, and y'all all like, we're gonna make sure that we do official dope launch. You get what I'm saying? If you haven't already like the Headboard Conversations YouTube page, please go and subscribe. Please make sure that you like the Facebook page. And so all of my stuff is going to broadcast there, and I'm going to make sure that, I know people look for it on here on my personal page, but I'm going to make sure that y'all get used to going over there, because my personal page and Headboard Conversations are slightly different. So I want to make sure that, drawing some separations, and y'all can come hang out and have fun and unjudged fun over there. And that is what we're going to do. So I'm going to spend time. So go like the page, Headboard Conversations. Go like it. and stay to the notifications, because that is where I'm going to go live from. That is where all the projections, everything is going to go there, not on my personal page. And I want to make sure that y'all, I think you have to like the page or something about the group, and I'll find out the details and make sure that y'all stay on deck so y'all can not miss nothing, because it's gonna be good. I'm gonna do giveaways. I'm gonna have special guests. The energy will be different. The mood will be different. Y'all remember back in the day when it's like the quiet storm and stuff. It's gonna be good. I'm excited. I'm way excited. And that photo shoot was so freaking amazing, dude. I thank everybody. I think I did. I just want to do it again. Let me see. I know y'all like whatever. Y'all been having such. I be clowning, but I clown because I like to be free into myself, and I like to encourage others to be free unto themselves. I see everybody chiming in. I appreciate y'all. There's a post on my wall that says shout out to, so if you get a chance, check that out. I think it's some pre-advanced pictures on there. My current profile video is just some shots that we took from there. I'm trying to find out. So again, shout out to Face Flare, Tatiana Thompson, who did the heck out of the beats on the makeup. Then there's Thomas Dean, Nell Diva Tia, Jules of the Divine, Haircut Jones, Pamela Young, Custom Creations, Gina Jones, Sterling Odom, Mr. Picture This, doing numbers in that crew, The Trap, Delicious Bites, Charlie P's Barbecue, Be Clear, Katina Carter, A Perfect Plus Boutique. Let me see. D Rock, keep a smile on your face. Entertainment. Sharice Holloman, Diana Villarreal, Kanae Sharice Lewis, KO, Michael J. Curtis, Al Moore, Otherin Griffin, KRS Hair and Wax Studio, JPA Elevated, Sunshine Travel Agency, Lily Enterprises, Homer Blow, and of course the World is Watching Marketing Group. Yeah, y'all. Look, I try to put all the businesses to use, all of the businesses. And I know that it's something that sometimes you can do things and you can't do everything yourself. So I want to make sure that I'm always including the best of the best to hang out or to help as we get it all together. It better not have been a spider that fell on me. It better just been my hair breaking out. I see my little hair fell down here, but we gonna see. Just subscribe. Gotta watch the old episodes. Please do watch the old episodes. So I know Poetry and Bondage is on there. That's me interviewing Nigel Wade, me and D Rock. That is one of the funniest shows ever. That dude is hilarious. He our interview was on there. It's quite a few there. Check it out and just enjoy. It's interesting. Some people find it difficult to be honest and open about the things that they require intimately, and in order to get some of those things done, they talk to me. No, I'm not a therapist. This is for entertainment purposes only. I thought about getting licensed though. We'll see. We shall see. You on YouTube or Facebook? Both. Both, baby girl. Both. I am going to, when I broadcast, I'll be using StreamYard, and I'll broadcast on Facebook and YouTube simultaneously, probably IG. She said everywhere. I'm trying to be everywhere. And I want the world to be able to see what it is that we're doing and how we're making things happen. So I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to get my game up. She said, okay, Dr. Ruth. Listen, I'm a fan of Dr. Ruth, okay? She was on to something, fam. She was definitely on to something. And maybe that she may have inspired me. Because I was probably watching Dr. Ruth when I shouldn't have been. I was also listening to some other music that I probably shouldn't have been. I just, I like good music. I like masterful use of your imagination, great use of time, experiences. Why not? We want to talk about it. It's so funny because I get to get into character, which means I get to not dress down. JustPatrice, we out here rocking our classic gear. We hanging out and do things, whatever. I used to sneak and watch her. I bet me too. You get what I'm saying? I get to, dress up a little bit, feel a little differently, and, get into our mood. I got to give me some good candles. I'm ready, y'all. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Dr. Ruth, that's a nasty little woman. Hey, she's something, Auntie Cora. She's something. Yes, she is. I can only but imagine what maybe she talked about it and just lived vicariously through her conversations. Oh, excuse me. I don't want to believe that I remember old people, animals, and kids. That's my limit, y'all. So, just as a heads up for Headboard Conversations, if there are topics that you are interested in, you want me to cover, inbox me, please. If there is something that you want to talk about, if you think you would be a good guest, someone who would be a good guest, inbox me, please. As I am solidifying the first few episode guests and things like that. I'm in the process of doing that now. So again, if you have topics you want me to cover, somebody you think I should interview, got some good ideas, you're welcome to share that with me. If you like, I'm not giving you all my fresh ideas to be a part of your crew because you could do what y'all say, you the one, then I'm not mad at that either. And I will work it out. Okay. Yes, I will. So I get all these new there's so many different friend requests. I went through and I started deleting all the people on my page that didn't have any pictures and stuff like that, or people that was doing stuff that I was just completely disgusted with on their page. And so now I have all these different friend requests, and I'm like, no. I need to do better. I definitely need to do better. It's a lot. It's a lot of work to have to go through that and then read through all the people and see if is this gonna be spam? Is this gonna how much I got? How much rooms I got? You get them? That's just a lot. It's a lot. I don't want to do all of that. Okay, so back to where we're going with that. So don't forget to log on Wednesday night. Stay tuned for the details starting in September for Headboard Conversations, late night type stuff. So get you some wine, get you a little cheese snack and a little snack, and hang out and listen to the show. That's initially for now until I get ready to do the official promo for that. That's what we talk about today. Going back to the topic. If you know me, then you know me. And self-care is important. I encourage self-care in all of my friends. I encourage self-care in the people I work with. Like, we got to do better to ourselves so we can be better, you know what I'm saying, for everybody else in that capacity. And if we are not doing that, then we are ruining opportunities, you get what I'm saying, for excellence. I just want to say that. I want to say that out loud. And like, we limit ourselves. Like, I don't know how many people I know that let me just put that over here. How many people I know that missed out on some really dope opportunity on a friend, or not going because all they guys couldn't make it, or because all they girlfriends couldn't make it, and the whole family couldn't come. So they was like, well, I'm not gonna go then. That's so sad to me. That's so sad to me, because the truth of the matter is, like, you need those experiences. We need those experiences in our lives. And if we are not having those experiences, then what are we doing for ourselves? What are we doing to ourselves? Right? Mm-hmm. You become stagnant and settled. And that ain't right. Stagnant and settled. And isn't this life just really about wanting more and getting more and doing more? I mean, getting everything we can out of it. We already only using this much of our brain. Why not find the opportunity to at least maximize our experiences? You get what I'm saying? Why not find the opportunity to at least encourage that? And how do you do that? Healthier relationships, sensible engagements. Hold on one second. You get what I'm saying? Like, all, I don't know, definitely what life is about, growing and exploring. I thought it was. You know what I mean? I thought that's why we're here, to have more, to do more, to figure out all these little pieces. Like, I know I can't tell you to go through and look at every blade of grass. However, don't roll past all the yards. Don't roll past all the yards. You can just say stop and smell the roses. I'm not gonna tell you to smell the roses because I'm allergic to them shits. But you understand what I'm saying. Take advantage of all the beauty that this life has to offer. You get what I'm saying? Each experience, each lesson, like, learn something. You know what I mean? Especially if you a parent, you're supposed to learn something so you can teach somebody else something. Especially if you're a parent. But the truth of the matter is, it's so much more than that. I mean, we spend all this time on our own, per se. Even though, and you'll hear me say this 1,000 different ways, we were created to interact with one another. Like, that's why we here, though, fam. Like, there's not even really a life that you know that it's only ever just been you. Never. There's always been, even if it was just a person in passing. Like, none of these things are happen chance. Experiences, smells, colors, all of that happens to trigger a series of somethings that's supposed to get you to somewhere that this life offers. How you manage that, you get what I'm saying, to share our knowledge and experience with others. You get what I'm saying? Are we not supposed to? That's why we talk. That's somebody asked Trish, why do you do the radio show? So we can talk. So I can talk. So I can have someone to talk to about just different things, how I'm feeling, what I'm thinking. And then maybe offer an opportunity for somebody to relate to the things that I've been through and the things that I'm going through, and in my perspective, or offer me a new perspective and share with me your experiences so that I can continue to grow and that we can grow and learn from one another, especially in the Black community. Black, African American, non-native Negroes. Come on, it's a whole list of things that we are, or we've been called. You get what I'm saying? And it's a whole list. And then even more than that, are we not women? Excuse me. Am I not a woman? I am very much so. Very much so. And with that being the case, I mean, there are men that log on sometimes and they comment, they sit off in the back, and that's great. I invite the fellas often, as with the direct invite. Hey, bro, come check us out. Hey, come get involved. Hey, come listen. But for the most part, my base is stronger in women's, and that's fine. Women's. I don't mind that. You are not alone type shit. You so crazy, Katina. I just feel like it makes us better people. And for those of us who don't communicate well in relationships, it teaches us how to do so. You got to practice communicating in order to learn to do it right. It's like you got to practice certain kinds of intimacies in order to learn to do it right. You have to practice to bake to be good. Like these measurements is this way for a reason. You can't just dump extra stuff in there. Like I always put too much sugar in my cornbread. Mama done be mad in the mud. Like to the point where she'd still be like, don't put too much sugar. You right. I can't even be mad because you right. I do. Then you get that little dip in there because the sugar and the butter creates this other type of texture in a cornbread, and now you gotta in the cornbread. Too much sugar. And it weights the bread down. My fault. Every time though. Every time. And with that, there's balance required. You understand what I'm saying? Cornbread be cake. Man, it be terrible. No, it don't. It don't be cake either. It be ruined. Oh, Asia. It don't even be cake, fam. It be ruined. And I'll be like, what? I don't do it every time, but I still do it frequent enough that everybody be like, you don't get to make the cornbread. I don't care. You don't make it. Okay, fine. I try not to put too much sugar in it, but I always be like, just a little more. And I swear, every time I be like, okay, just a little more, I ruin it. And I mean, it don't matter whether I make cornbread from scratch or if I use Jiffy. I still, because they like, use 2 teaspoons. I'm not. It be ruined. Ooh-wee. Oh my goodness. Ruined. I cook other stuff good. And believe it or not, I'm a good baker. I make really good cookies. My cake is off the chain. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to perfect this buttercream. I don't even like buttercream, but everybody else in my family does. So I mean, I can cook. I just can't never get that and gravy. Fam, listen. I be scared to put too much water in for it don't be too thin. You get what I'm saying? And so it would always be too thick, and then I always have to bust it back down all the time. Every time. Now, mind you, it don't be under or over seasoned. The season always be right, but I always gotta bust it back down. My gravy. That's it. Bet you seen it like I love sugar. It's terrible for me. That's terrible. We gonna talk about all that stuff. We need to do some type of recipe get together while they letting everybody hang out somewhat anyway. We need to do like a potluck. Nope, never mind. COVID potlucks. Never mind. That's like inviting people to come to the what's that called? The buffet. No, thank you. She said it used to be rice. Now my rice is the bottom. Look, I got rice. I can do rice. It's easy. Do like the little Asian dude said. Topinga, you put the pinga here. Why she using magic cup? You Topinga right here for the water. Everybody notice. That's how you get it. I'm just saying, gravy's my headache. Listen, everything be right. It just be thick, and then I have to go back through and bust it down every time. Every time, I always wait and look at it and be like, "Damn it." Now, if I'm just doing a little bit of gravy and a lot, if I make a large gravy, I have that issue. If I do a little gravy, just a comment. If I'm just saying, passing out different flavors of COVID. Exactly. No, thank you. I came to my senses, Adrian. I know I said pinga. You put two pinga, and right here to the line. And you got to wash the rice. If you, it'll change the. Anyway, some of y'all know that we're gonna have to talk about what y'all already know. Since we shouting out chefs, I want to shout out my chef C Dub and his amazing work as far as helping with helping to create these awesome JPA Elevated treats. At least 3 times before the gravy is right. Come on, man. I get it right the second time because if I don't do it right the first time, it's always just I need to add water. Always. I just need to add water. Okay, let me just look really quick. Okay. 3 times before gravy. Dude, okay, what kind of cheese do y'all put? I'm asking y'all recipes. Do you put how do you make your lasagna before I say anything else? How do you make your lasagna? I know it's gonna take y'all about 30 seconds to catch that, but we got a few minutes and I got some recipes that I want to talk about because I want one and I'm thinking about making it, except I have some questions. So how do you make your lasagna? Mm-hmm. What kind of cheese do you use? I need to order some more water immediately. This is so good. Let me tag Corey right quick. And he gonna be like, huh? Oh, it's not gonna go on Facebook because I'm using this other app. Let me do it really quickly. I just made one. You made what? Lorena, what you made Sunday? 3 different cheese, meat sauce, noodles, some cottage cheese, ricotta, mozzarella, cheddar, and cottage. Lorena, what was in yours? And why do y'all put cottage cheese in it? What do that do? What is the cottage cheese? Is just because it give it the texture, but don't it give it the little beady stuff? I can't, y'all. I usually use different kinds of shredded cheese, so it's got some pull to it. So it's got some pull to it. Lasagna, Lorena, what you put in? Yeah, I want. You said ricotta or cheddar or cottage cheese. Which one is creamy? Because I don't know no creamy cheddar, no creamy cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is got a little. It don't. She said it melts, friend. It don't. It don't. I can't even She said ricotta cheese, Parmesan, mozzarella, and Italian blend. See, it don't. I don't like the cottage cheese, but it really does nothing for me. See? I'd be like, what the where is that? Cottage cheese will melt a little. Only a little though. Only a little. And then when you look at it, it's oh my God, I'm not gonna do that to myself. When you look at it, it's still like it's little balls. I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I do like different types of you grab that government cheese. Ooh, Tiffany. That was some of the best cheese ever. It just was. It made some of the best grilled cheese sandwiches ever. It was thick and cheddar. Probably why I like cheese the way I like now. Like that. Okay. Let me get myself together before I'm gonna go get some cheese in a minute. She said, "Damn, it looks pretty." What looked pretty? Katina, the cottage cheese. You got a lasagna right now. I want you have lasagna right now. Is that what you're saying, Katina? Mm-mm. So I need to know because I just paused. I'm waiting on a follow up on that before I move on to my next part of that statement because that's what's important right now. Started following you. Oh, look at y'all. My daughter sits and eats string cheese all day. Now let me tell you how silly I am. Okay, this how petty I am. For years, up until I was probably almost 30. Like, and I'm not exaggerating, like literally last 15 plus years or whatever the case may be. I would not eat mozzarella sticks. I'm like, fam, I'm not eating no fried cheese. That was my whole logic. Like, I just couldn't even wrap my mind around it. I'm like, it's fried cheese, fam. And they was like looking at me like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, what you mean? Well, I'm like, what? Then I have to say I take the pause because I sounded so retarded. They was like, do you eat lasagna? I'm like, yeah, I love lasagna. And of course they all eyeing each other like, nigga, you crazy. And they was like, okay. Do you eat pizza? I love pizza. And one of my girlfriends was like, this fool. She was like, food, mozzarella stick, melted pizza cheese, marinara sauce. I was like, oh, snap. Listen, it's like a piece of, oh. And then I tasted it. I went, whole dummy. I was like, they was just looking at me like, girl. I was like, okay, I need all of the mozzarella sticks. And so close then I had to try all the breadings. What's the beer batter, the panko bread crumbs, wonton wraps. I had to try them all now because at this point, of course, now I love mozzarella sticks. How you go all these years? And I was like, you know what? I'm scarred because there's no way I can process that the cheese is melt. I didn't. Tiffany said that is my whole feelings on onion rings. Let me tell you who made the best onion ring batter. I don't like them thick. I like really thin, crispy onions, and I will eat fried onion rings that way, or generally like just I don't like the thick onions like that or whatever. Not them because they just too thick for me. However, Sonic's batter made me make my own batter. Off the chain. She said, you just gave me an epiphany on mozzarella stick. I'm still not eating them. I'm sorry, Tiffany. That's how I felt. I was like, I'm not eating no fried cheese, fam. I couldn't believe that I was saying that out loud. I couldn't believe that I was. They was like, I even ate cheese curds. No, I take that back. I even started eating cheese curds, and they was like, you love cheese. I do. I love cheddar, especially extra sharp cheddar. Like that's my joint. Okay, like just to eat it raw. That's my favorite. But come on, bro, cheese on top of that. Could you put some cheese on it? Put cheese on it. Yes, put cheese on it. Yes, no problem. I wouldn't even eat no and I love marinara like enough that I learned to make my own roasted potatoes through the slow roasted through the day. Let it cook all day. Dang on sauce. You follow what I'm saying? Hours marinating. A little longer. Yeah, that type of marinade. All day I will make a tomato sauce. You understand what I'm saying? All day. And I wouldn't. I'm so retarded. Tiffany said, but I like onion rings. But I don't like onions. Okay, I can see it. I can see it. You like cooked onions, maybe, and maybe it's the onion is crispy enough. The actual onion, the texture of the onion, get lost in the batter. See, I'm all about textures. I have to be mindful of the things that I eat because you can't just put just anything in there because it ain't right. It ain't right. I just want to say that it ain't right. But we have to have a show on cooking and food and all that stuff, whatever the case may be. Like, I love pasta. I know I shouldn't, but I do. I like fettuccinis. Oh my God, I love fettuccine noodles. That and angel hair, like my favorite texture pastas. It's the texture for me. I bet, Tiffany. I bet. And I bet. I'm trying to tell you, you cut the onions is you like onion rings, but you don't like the onions. See? That's it. Now, I don't like the onion in the onion ring unless it's super thin and crispy. But I like onions on my stuff, on like everything. Not everything, but a lot of food. Like I eat onion. It's like just like tomatoes. I can't eat the tomato seed, the little seed on the inside. Anything that's like okra seed on the inside, no. I eat the outside of the tomato though. If it's firm and sweet, cut the little side out, cut the whole middle part out. That's just a waste, I know, but that's what I will eat. If it's on my salad and it's cut up and the seeds are tossed around in, I can't see it or can't tell it, but as soon as it hit my mouth, if it touched me and I know that it's there, this meal is over. Okay, this meal has ended and goodbye. 2 times on a double blink. Goodbye. I can't do it. But I'm like that with a lot of stuff. Like, I don't like Jello. I can't eat Jello. I used to. I can eat a Jello shot. Okay. And I can eat Jello if it has like whipped cream on it. She said, ain't shit left, fam. Don't do me like that, Katina. It's there. It's there. There's parts. Okay. My brother just asked me that. He said, "You don't eat anything." I'm like, "Yes, I do. I do eat a. Obviously, I eat a lot of stuff, and we out here. You get what I'm saying? We out here. Bixby keep showing up like on my phone. Like, what we doing? Jello. It's got to have the whipped cream in it. I can do like an ambrosia salad with Jello and apples and marshmallows, and that sounds good actually. And whipped cream or whatever that is on the. I don't really want to say it out loud because when I start talking about it and breaking it apart, it's all bad. Tiffany guy said, I don't like tomatoes, but be eating ketchup. Now I deny ketchup. Don't do me like that, dude. You making my job hard. It could be. I don't like mushrooms in no form. Look, I eat mushrooms. Some of them. Like, I prefer portobello mushroom over a white mushroom. Shiitake mushrooms are good. There used to be a restaurant down on I'm gonna find out. It used to be a restaurant down on like Jefferson or a little Chinese, a Japanese spot that had the little party stuff upstairs. They had some mushrooms. I don't even remember the name. I can't remember it because you know when chefs move around, you be like, "Hey, what happened to the chef? What happened to the menu?" Then the restaurants change their menu. You're like, why you take all the good stuff off the menu? I hate that. Like, be like, psh, psh. Don't take all the stuff off the menus. Tiffany, she said, I don't like mushrooms in no form. It's some stuff that I don't eat. Like, it's stuff that I absolutely don't eat. And we'll talk about what to eat. We'll do a good eat or not soon, too. I need to get back together. I appreciate your patience. I don't eat mock chicken legs. The fact that the fact that it's a mock is wrong in itself. And the fact that it's ground up and it smells like vomit is a whole situation in itself. And the audacity to put the jar gravy on it, we're not going to talk about that. I thought I was going to be able to have that conversation, but clearly I'm not ready. And I don't want to suggest or put y'all in a situation where y'all feel like y'all got to talk to me about something and I can't really wrap my mind around it. It's making me nauseous at the thought of it. It's so much. It's so much. Like, I didn't eat my chicken legs on chicken patty, but I ate chicken patty day. I ate chicken patties. And don't get me wrong. And I'm telling you right now, somebody is a whole lie if they don't say that they similar. I don't know. I don't know what part of the factory that it came from. Let me pause. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that. I got the worst of all the weird stuff that I watch on TV or whatever. Like, when it comes to certain foods and stuff that you eat or smell, I cannot. I can't play these games with y'all. I cannot play these games with y'all. Like, my whole life be on something else. My daughter loves those. I'm sorry, Auntie Rita. I'm sorry. Let me get it together. I'm sorry. We'll talk about all kinds of stuff and in the week that is coming. Chicken patties and mock chicken legs are not the same. I want to believe that they're not the same, but I believe my sister asked me, like, what kind of meat is it? That's what I'm saying. I believe that they similar meat. It's a chicken patty. They ground up parts of the chicken and then made it flat and patted it together. And then there's a mock chicken. Like, is that like a soy meat chick? A beef byproduct or something that they boiled? Oh my God, and then patted it? Oh, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's so wrong. Ooh, snap. We gonna talk about food. I think I'm gonna have a chef or somebody on the show next week. And we gonna talk about good food, because this ain't it. Tiffany says, stop. I have everybody the texture and taste too different. Don't listen to me. I'm sorry, Asia. My bad. Ooh-wee. I wish feed you blindfolded if I know you're not going. No, not at all. Not at all. I'm not going. I need to see and smell everything I'm eating. I'm playing none of these games. Not nope. Nope. Okay, y'all. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so let me get myself together. Mock chicken legs are a bit. See, beef and pork and chicken. That ain't right. So that's the same stuff that's in them little generic ass meatballs. The stuff they leave behind. Oh my God. And they that ain't right. Okay, look. I'm about to let y'all go. I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be here and made y'all sick watching me. Don't. So we finna wrap up. Next week, let me find me a chef or a cook or two, and we're gonna talk about some dope ass recipes that is not mock chicken leg or whatever the case may be. So I'm on that. I'm on that right now. So that'll be what we talk about next week. Ooh. Father, September 1st. That's what we're talking about. The first week of September. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about some good eats, and that's what we're gonna do. So next week, y'all bring y'all recipes to the table. Bring y'all stuff to the table. We're gonna put it to the test. I'm gonna have a chef or two on deck, and hopefully we can get some dope things going on. Stay tuned for the promo for that. I'm excited about it. As always, I'm happy that you guys hung out with me and all of my grossness. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's a breaded hot dog, Lorena said. I'm out, y'all. Look, it's been real as it is every week right here on blowradio.com, live with your girl, JustPatrice. And until next week, it's always all good. Remember that I love you, and I pray the best and the peace stays with you and your family. That safety and security wraps you in your home. That the Most High, the universe, the ancestors, and all of its beautifulness keep you and your family protected. Again, shout out and mad love to the family and to him himself, Mr. Jacob Blake Jr. We're praying for you, bro, and speedy recovery. So I love y'all. Till next week. I holla. What's up, family? It's your girl, JustPatrice, and I'm inviting you to log on every Tuesday, 1 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time for my radio show, right here and exclusively on BlowRadio.com.
It's all the way live. Adiós mío, papi. No puedo dejar de sentir una especial de manera de usted.
You already know.
Sometimes it's hard to explain how you feel when your troubles are weighing you down. And it's hard to accept that the world has your back when you cry and there's no one around. But it's okay, girl, to take a day, girl, to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow is gonna be alright. Breathe just breathe. Nobody said it'd be easy. You're working hard to take care of your babies. And the way the world's set up, even when your man gives up, you got to keep it moving on. So it's okay, girl. So take a day, girl, to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow is gonna be alright. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Then lay your troubles down. When you're tired of all the drama, makes me wanna holler, yeah. I know you're tired of stressing with the world on your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. I know you're tired of stressing. I know, yeah. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.